Update! Hey gang, so if this is being uploaded on Sunday the 17th of October, then we have successfully found a place to upload it from in Toronto, although I'm not too worried about that. I've been putting off doing an update on editing for a while because, well, first of all, you need to learn the aspects of whatever editing program you use, and everybody uses a bunch of different things. And then, when it comes to editing, all you really need to do is find the pacing of the scene in order to edit it correctly. And it needs to be shot to be edited well. That's it. Instead, I'm going to talk about the way a scene should come together, in my opinion. And this is just one man's opinion. I believe I've said this before, but I shoot PoPS for the edit. I shoot everything for the edit, actually. So there's only really one way for things to piece together. A scene that's longer than a minute should evolve as you go. Like, you shouldn't be using the same shots that you used in the beginning of the scene by the time you get to the end of the scene. Take this scene from episode 3, for example. You have the girls sitting down on the couch in the chair, and they're talking, and I have the mediums, and then you cut away to a flashback in the middle that keeps things moving, and then we're back into the same thing that we had. We're closer once the conversation gets more intense, then they get up and then they cross the room still talking, and then the end of the conversation happens on the stairs. They could have had that entire conversation sitting in those two positions using two shots, but it wouldn't have moved as well as it does in the final edit. My wife said I should ask. If you guys have any questions about editing, just let me know in the comments and I will answer those. Oh, and people always ask me what editing program I use, and I use Final Cut Pro. I started editing, same as Craig actually. Craig started editing this way too. You know, you have the family camcorder, and you have your tape of raw footage, which you stick in the VCR, and then you're running AV cables out to your camcorder and, you know, pressing record at just that right moment to a different tape, which you are then editing onto from your raw footage, which is in the VCR. Then I tried iMovie. I made my entire first series, Mr. Massacre and the Debutantes, using iMovie. And that had the problem of only having one video track, you know, back then. I don't actually know if iMovie still is the same, but anything that has one video track is kind of wasting your time. You need more than one video track in order to do like reaction shot cutaways and to get that overlap in conversation. Now I use Final Cut Pro, and I think that it is amazing. Avid is the industry standard. I've never touched Avid myself. No Country for Old Men was cut on Final Cut, and that was Best Picture, so there you have that. As for last week's question, there were a lot more commenters than I thought there were going to be. A lot of people came out for The Matrix. A lot said the bullet time scene was great. The entire end of that movie is an amazing sequence. A lot of people said the whirlpool thing from Pirates 3. Although if I was going to go with a pirate sequence, I would have gone with the underwater walk from the first one with all those skeletons coming across. I thought that was a beautiful sequence. And a lot of people said the hallway scene from Inception, the zero gravity stuff from Inception, and I could not agree with you more. That was amazing. Absolutely outstanding. This week's question came to me by way of a commenter named Tpleg, T-P-L-E-G, TP-Leg. I don't even know. Some of these usernames I'm just like, it's not a thing I know how to say. What movies do you guys like better than the books on which they were based? Let me know in the comments, and I will not be doing one of these next week, but there will be an update next week. It's going to be just a different format, so bear with us, and I'll be back in a couple of weeks. Thanks, guys. See you later.